exactly the same here this year in Pittsburgh, returning to this city for the first time in more than 6 decades. And the number 3 seed, Spencer Lee of Iowa, coming in 18-3, goes to work for the first time.
Spencer Lee right where he likes to be. He likes to get on top, give himself a chance as soon as possible in a match, and there he is with the quick takedown. He's incredibly strong with an amazing grip to do the things he does on top.
Bryce West out of Northern Illinois, the number 30 seed here at 125.
Lee attempting that cross wrist roll there. Did a nice job readjusting. He tried to go for the first time, didn't make it. Cinched that wrist down a little bit tighter to the far hip there. Was able to get that leverage he needed to turn all the way over. Wasn't able to secure it though.
No, didn't get the count, but there he drives it. He is so tough in the first period. 90% of his scoring happens in the first period from the top position. Looking for that pin here. Make short work.
Why is he such an early scorer?
Well, he just has just an incredible way of getting on top, and he just feels it on top. Like I said, he's got an amazing grip, and he's just an animal on top. I mean, what you want to do right there. West's doing the right job right there, keeping those arms out. Well, you can't get much offense going, but you keep the arms out so that you don't get the near wrist caught by Lee.
Lee, the 3-time Pennsylvania state champ, national champion a year ago after the Hawkeyes took his red shirt back in January. And one of the other contenders at 125 is the number 4 seed, Ronnie Bresser, the redshirt senior from Oregon, went 23-1. His only loss against Northwestern's Sebastian Rivera. Anthony, you just saw him. How did he look as he won a Pac-12 championship?
Bresser looked great. One of the things I've had the opportunity to watch Bresser these past couple of years. One of the things I've noticed that he's really picked up on this year is his attacks on his feet. He's always had the fancy footwork. He's always been super quick in the neutral position. But now it seems like he's developed that confidence behind his shots. He's not afraid to pull that trigger and really commit to those attacks now. That's what's making a difference and why he's climbing up in the rankings.
And when he pulls the trigger, he's got elite speed. And it's incredible.
Here, this isn't the position that Bresser likes to be in. He likes to be kind of from space, get those level changes going, the quick movement. He needs to clear this tie, get to where he wants to be so he can set up his shots. Quick in, quick out.
Got the number 3 seed, Spencer Lee, up 6-0. On the right side in the black singlet, and on the left side of your screen, Ronnie Bresser from Oregon State. Higher seeded there against Christian Moody of Oklahoma, a 3-time qualifier. Now in his junior year, went 13-9 and finished 4th at the Big 12 tournament.
See this far, Moody's doing an excellent job of respecting that speed of Bresser. You see every time they break, Moody keeps his hands low, right down by the knees. When he has a chance, he ties up. You see right here, Bresser's working for that cow catcher.
Wow. And earns the fall over Moody.
Spencer Lee on the right-hand side there has great mat savvy. He has scored a couple of points and has kept his opponent in bounds until right now, scoring and getting riding time. Tremendous mat savvy by Spencer Lee for Iowa on the right-hand side of your screen.
From his freshman year to now in his sophomore year, how has he grown on the mat?
Well, I'll tell you what, last year from his freshman year, he was unbelievable. He came on in the middle of the year after having surgery for an ACL repair, and he just set the whole weight class on fire. And I would say that the progression that everybody's amazed at was from January to March last year. People are scratching their heads right now because he has a couple of losses, and he's had some, he's been ill and had some conditioning problems. And so right now, that's the question. Has he progressed? And so that's the questions everybody's waiting to be answered here these 3 days. Has Spencer Lee progressed from last year's national championship, and can he repeat?
I think one of the areas he definitely has progressed, Spencer Lee, is in that top position. Once you start getting known for being on top and being tough on top, guys tend to want to keep their wrists away, like we just saw West doing, keeping his wrists far. I think Spencer Lee, he's patient. He's seen those opportunities to try to attack different areas to get those wrists to come back in so he can readjust and get those tilts that he wants. So that's one thing you learn to improve on as you continue to grow on that top position. Guys are going to start coming out with different defensive tactics, and you have to counter those things. Spencer Lee is doing that.
Up 12-0. And another contender at 125, the number 2 seed, Nick Pitchen.